Light as a feather when I'm floating through, reading through the daily news, measuring the hurt within the golden rule. Centimeters of ether, I'm heating the speaker. Motivational teacher with words that burn people. Singing the headlines, line with discord. It's either genocide or the planet in uproar. Never good. The rules of paradise are never nice. The best laid plans of mice and men are never right. I'm just a vagabond with flowers for Algernon, an average Joe who knows what the fuck is going on. It's the hope of my thoughts that I travel upon. Fly like an arrow of God until I'm gone. So drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater.
Taking chances, word tap dancing with wolves in the ice arena out there deep in the woods of Arizona. The sun be out, life's ironic, ain't it? Trying to be Dali when I write surreal life up painted vivid. Habitat crazy insane, watching propaganda 6 o'clock news and insane. Cultures clash, all black folk and white trash. They rebel in the cyberspace that might crash. Dash to millennium, a million miles of running. At the speed of now, bound no return gunning. Rambo style gun, hold child gunning. Ambo plow 2 times loud, stunning. Stunning when they hit ya, lift you off the earth like, hey yo, take you right back to earth. And niggas wonder why, they might wonder why this shit might happen, but it does. They go
drifting away like a feather in air, letting my words take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. So I'm drifting away like a feather in air, letting my soul take me away from the hurt and despair. So I'm keeping it vertical, forever elevator, riding the escalator to the something that is greater. Treat you better than me, cause that's the heavenly key to unlock the inner strength. What my essence will be, it's the knowledge of self, understanding of the things around me that becomes the wisdom that I need. Living this life to the best of my ability, channeling energy to my thoughts, attain symmetry. Remember me, because my prose remain gold. I got the gift of gab like them pimps and cane goals. It never ends, I keep it rolling like a cipher. The first caveman bringing fire, innovating it higher. To plasma states, I raise the stakes. It's double and nothing in this vacuum of space. I will survive divine to time to cry. Fuck a hold to hide, I'm alive with pride. And I drove the Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Singing this will be the day that I die.
to put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Add a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, like a move that you can't predict, like a book that you can't resist. A sing-along song that's all so sensual. Bring along something to make it all so sexual. Verbally that is, making love to the music means vibe to the beat at night. With the whole city fast asleep, I go through words seem to rise and my lips take hold of a hold of me most powerfully. Feel free when the world doesn't know to me. It's so hard to find the big lips up to the billion. Try and find a reason to work out, well it not me. When thinking is wishful, like a star upon a jar, gazing up to the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the truth? Fit the lifestyles borrowed and overdue. We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it all down in a piece of right. Moments that pass by like a meteorite. Throw on your favorite wheel, that's good to go. On the analog play, watching people go. Sit back to breathe and let the memories flow. Comedy, tragedy, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Have a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, wherever you are. Like a move that I can't predict, like a look that I can't resist. The tingling feeling was so mutual. The lingering appeal was so unusual. Herbally, what is medicine to a lone soul can become poisonous with the whole city fast asleep. Outgoing true vision seem to come to the eye. Take hold of a prophet of me most visibly. I see clear when the world doesn't show it to me. So hard to make sense in the cycle of feeling. Trying to find a reason to quit and make a killing. Not me. My thinking is wishful, like a star up on a jar staring down from the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the picture before pixelating the human texture? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from a canister. Let's save it all up for one ultimate prize. Homecoming gathering with the big surprise. Throw on your favorite record, that's good to go. On the analog table and it's up to blow. Sit back with easy, hear the MC flow. Hi-hat, kick drum, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put down to perspective. Had a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Third time the charm. Hopefully when the time on your door you still let me in after all these years. The room that you caved in my heart is exactly the same that you left in. I realize that you have moved on. New styles and clicks like them silent flicks. I'm speechless in this golden occasion. The beautiful expression on the silver creation. This time I like to keep in touch. I'm a little bit wiser, a whole lot tougher. If I suffer through another nightmare tonight, we'll chalk it up as another chapter to write. Or right or wrong or somewhere down the middle of the road. I wanna see you again in the scene with the backdrop a perfect 10. And the music can take us back to the spot right down from black and white to a sepia tone. Some dream come with a tint or a monochrome. From black and white to my skin tone. Some dreams have a stint on this microphone. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. Had a soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you are feeling blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are.
Cho the cars here, guys. Rolling.
warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in a June or bridal. Power of the will, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Meet me halfway from Mars to Venus. Meet the chases on between us. Retweet the sweetest piece of confection. Handmade device for remote connection. Ask a question, wait for an answer and make a suggestion. Time and a place for a first impression. Second and third to a fourth dimension. Rise above ways that hold us captive. To a square that I the captain. Cruising sci-fi, sky burn like sapphire. Moth to a fire, but we can fly higher. To a region apex, we fit tight like a glove in the latex. Bring it down to earth for a cooling session. Lane sideways and glazed in essence. Each to each other in the out-of-line galaxies of uncharted nebulas. Heard joy of spilled milk on a quill of lavender. Woven in the fabric of a calendar. Dressed up at the end of October. Give thanks to the family November. A cobra goes in December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January. All warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in the June or bridal. Power of the will, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Couldn't hide it, way too delighted. Tried to ride it cool, but obliged to ride it. Wouldn't fight it, had my watch pause when I put my lips on your eyelids. The lost second, deposited in a memory bank. Every chance I pocketed a cent, a blank check with your signature. Fonts on serif, the curvature, a lone harbinger. With tours played coy like fish in the pond. Fawns were served pumped like dish. Life is short like a dog on leash. Or refused in an open circuit tree that got struck by lightning. Hang painting on the wall over the writing. Brighten up the room for a private dining. Increase the pieces, seize the anxiety. Spread love, see the whole society. You got me shooting off on a tangent, as I always do when I'm on the fringe. And the tally of the letters will reach the valley where the wings will seek. A series so plastic at the top of October. Give thanks to the family November. A cobra goes in December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January. Heart warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play the fool like April. Made the best dance in the June or bridal. Power of the will, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Boy, I wonder if still remember. lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let the winds on pop up when I rewind. Your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. In your last breath you told me that you had to go. Cause it came to so, oh I love you so. Not so was the selfish that hold on. They cling on to your body that holds the soul that wanted to set free. The eagle in the cage and it became eagerly what I wanted to be. You're the person to leave, how the person to see off. Another best friend that lands in. I watch grown men, moaning women weep as you quietly descended 6 feet deep by the spirit ascended. Before wet eyes, a gift from God returned to sender. No, I like pretend that this never happened. I can turn around and see you laughing, but the fact is you could never practice. Game blindsided and in the windshield, and let's feel the shards of glass. This too shall pass, but reality bites its ass not so fast. First you must climb a Calvary of shattered hopes, and then a mountain of prayers and hurt till you reach the peak where you can see the dark abyss below. Then you let me know if you have what it takes for a leap of faith. You had to say hell no, heaven just but not yet, please. Bless the forehead, cold in the bed, or alone on the road with nobody to hold. When the pouring rain is too much to bear, it's a reason to live for a seed that needs care till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds and it hit much sun. Your truth revealed and imaginary, die cast and dead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let them win some by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines.
Thank you very kindly, my friend. In the world.
Sounds you will need to remember now. All of them fading away. All of them
Listen,
fading away.
now I hit the stage in honor of you. How's the other side? I bet it's a splendid view. No more stress for rent or to make ends. Collide in the cocktail sheen with envy. I can hide behind lenses that block the UV. Looking in from the outside, the floor is murky. The toll for the bridge is rising. When the man says Storm City Hall is burning. Same old chaos. Gotta shut myself like I'm waiting to take off. On the runway, scoping out the window. The moisture covers the sight though. Telling myself it's just another day in the life of a starving artist. Trying to paint a dream you walk from, chasing the departed. We used to hang by the bank to see who can skip a stone the farthest. What I thought was a stream is now an ocean. No such thing as an extreme to show devotion to your craft, which I didn't know they have. Try to knock down your door and caught the backdraft in the whiplash, all in reverse. Then I finally stood up and said I reserve the right to serve anyone. And on the same note, you deserve the best of the most fun. By the way, I got your letter. You said you were fed up. Well, I second that, and I reckon that you tried, so I don't place the blame that you took the fifth and the first flight out of town into the mist till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds and it hit much sun. Your truth heavier than imaginary, die cast and red on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let it went on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. Whether a tree lived to see the end of centuries or a random hand picks it instantly, life is all a miracle for all to see. I must tell you that you live beautifully. it on call, then these new styles came along. Some on to the next, on some other hit, their own trend. Colors faded on airbrush, centerfolds dated, make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up. Stored underneath the bed and open it up. Once in a blue moon, think about a cool ending to a story that ended too soon. Gotta bring back the feeling. I'll do anything not to be stuck on feeling. A pain can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. This ain't heaven can wait. And it's made good fate. The finale
pass, let's shine. Gotta get above the clouds without an aircraft. That is without a doubt such a rare task. Finding it hard to grin or just share laughs. So you vent when that drumstick and snare clash. No plan B, plan A's weak, mentally and physically drained, and you can't sleep. Rinse a month overdue as of last week. A shadow of your future self below a vast peak. While people walk past like they can't speak, ignored, cause without rich shit, you piss poor, quit more, drowning your spirit with liquor. Victor isn't a realistic picture, but you still take a shot and develop it for the hell of it, and pray when you wait you'll be relevant. And put your best on, you're no longer worse off. Slaving at a job you hate for a jerk off. You just wanna be kissed by the sun, where your daughter's always safe in the midst of having fun, having something more to do when you used to have it done. Disregard the town from knowing those who haven't won while you're waiting for the clouds to fall. Waiting till we got the dark. Yeah, if my future's right, then the present is an open pass. If we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Waiting for the clouds to fall. Waiting till we got the dark. Yeah, if my future's right, then the present is an open pass. If we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine, let's shine. Parents couldn't do the job they signed up for. Gave you life, but they should've gave you much more. Won't judge, but I surely won't applaud them. The law says somebody gotta raise the child for them. Now you're in and out of various households. Movie cross passing ghetto fab, the white collar revolution. Answer the call of duty, or is it truly for reject? But regardless of their motives, they feel you on respect. You don't know how to act like you got a part in a movie with lack direction. I knew you show love and you never had affection. Dying slow, bruh, like you got a bad infection. Ain't no band-aid for man-made self-hate. It heals slow, but I'm not sure if you'll wait. Education, the medication to get yourself straight. The war within you reach the stalemate, but good gotta win in the end, or else jail waits, broken soul cellmates, followed by hell's gates, bad apples, fill your weights in the belly of the beast, and it's never gonna cease till you choose to elevate. I'm ready when you are to celebrate. Till then, I'll be waiting for the clouds to part. Waiting till we got the dark. Yeah, if my future's right, then the present is an open pass.